Hi everybody, Jacob here. Welcome back to my channel. I am at Mattel today in El Segundo, California. Love the building, love the location. It is Mattel's own store. Check out that building. Does it remind you of something? That's where they shot a couple of scenes of the Barbie movie. And matter of fact, I am walking towards like this side entrance of the building where the toy store is. And since they shot the Barbie movie, here, I thought today, let's check out the Barbie selection at Mattel. This is the entrance to the store. It says, let's play. The store opening hours, they're closed on Mondays and Sundays. Interesting that they're closed on a Monday. So here is the selection. There is a ton, and I mean a ton of different Barbies. Now, I don't know the names of all of them. And I mean, obviously, the classics, yeah, I do. But like all of these different variations of Barbies, I am a huge fan of late 70s, 80s, up to early 90s Barbie stuff. So for me, it's always a little bit tricky, when I kind of, and I do still buy Barbies because I do love them. I just have kind of difficulties somehow finding the proper, for the logo. I love the 80s Barbie logo, the proper font. And then also the proper face. I do believe the Millie face is the, the superstar face, right? Is the superstar face also the Millie face? Technically, Millie came a little bit later. No, that should be the same one. Barbie Land is the mini land. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, and I know you will because there's a lot of amazing fans, Barbie fans out there. So let me know in the comments down below about the particular Millie face as opposed to the superstar face. I mean, and I know that in a lot of cases it has a lot to do with how the makeup is applied as well, in particular to the eyes and lips. It can change the shape of the eyes a lot. Also for real humans, makeup can do wonders. Well, the same happens to Barbie. Love the mini Barbie land. Those lippies, when you kind of open them, I have a set of those. You twirl them open and then like there's a little Barbie popping up. It can also be a Ken. You don't know. It's a little bit of a kind of a secret which ones you get. They also have the nail polishes. You can purchase those individually or as a set of 5. They're not real nail polishes. Oh my gosh. There's Barbies inside. This Barbie here. Okay. Stroll and play pups with this Barbie. I just look at the hair. She's been through it. She has been through it. And that's like her counterpart, like from the Twilight Zone. Like she's like, okay. But this one is not okay. She's not okay. She's still smiling. She's giving her best to deliver that happy Barbie smile. And, but she's not. Something is telling us, look at this. I mean, I don't know if the dogs stressed her. I don't know if she was dealing with Chelsea or with Skipper, if they were stressing her. Maybe Ken was stressing her. We don't know. So anyway, this is, what do they call the carnival Barbie? Was that Midge? She looks cute though. Not very ginger. It was more kind of brown haired though. Here we have many different versions of Chelsea and different scenarios. I'm noticing like Barbie is very much into babysitting. A lot of like scenarios where she is taking care of somebody smaller. That I know that that's for the sets for the whole like Chelsea range. Stacy is in a buggy. Go figure. There's these kind of more entry price level Ken's variations of Ken, like different ethnicities, different heights, sizes. Although I gotta say, with Barbie, they did deliver a more cheruby, fuller Barbie, but not with Ken. Not really. And that one Barbie with the glasses, she is from the, I think, like the Down Syndrome Association, or what do they call it, DFS? And they have also a Caucasian version. Very, very inclusive. I really like that a lot. And they also have a blind Barbie. I don't know if I filmed her in this particular video. And then they have a Barbie in a wheelchair. So, I mean, Barbie has been like really covering almost, I don't know if there's any part of life that Barbie has not covered yet, but like definitely in the selection today, there was a Barbie for any occasion, for every disability or ability, everything, or differently paired. I don't even know anymore with the political correctness these days, you guys. Just, I don't know. Um, so yeah, correct me about that as well in the comment section down below. Then we got Wicked. And by the way, those were the Wickeds like before they rectified the mistake with the website. On the back of the box, IYKYK. Ah, this is the set of the nail polishes that I was mentioning earlier. So they're not real nail polishes. They are hiding little tiny Barbies inside or Kens. You don't know which ones you're going to get. And they do change color. They don't really have rooted hair. It's all kind of like molded hair. It's plastic, but it is. It is kind of colored with that heat changing hair. So if you put them, in hot water or in cold water, it kind of changes color, just like a strand of the hair. And this particular section of the Mattel shop is for reduced toys. Like the packaging has a tear or something. You see the green stickers? That is the full price. And they tell you that from the green sticker price, you take 50% off, right? So this is also little hidden Barbies inside of these like milkshakes and stuff. So if the price is $18.74, but it has that green tag, it's going to be half that price, so $9 something for that set. So you can kind of find stuff if you're not really a collector, like in-box, mint, on-card collector. Then if you like to unbox your toys, then this is a great corner. I buy a lot of stuff here, especially like Masters of the Universe. When they have a damaged package, it's like half off for a really cool, He-Man or She-Ra doll or action figure. So that's a lot of fun because I like to unbox them. Also because the boxes occupy so much space. It's like you run out of space so fast if you start collecting everything mint. It's a headache. But some packaging and boxes are really beautiful. So obviously you love the artwork on them. Sometimes they're done by artists that also like put their signature down. So it's amazing. The 60th, what is the 60th anniversary Barbie or 60th anniversary to the moon land or from the moon? I don't even know. I think from the moon landing. So this one was limit one per customer, I believe. So she is giving us the vibes of the time, not of today, but of the 60s. 1965, Miss Astronaut. And then with the Kens, okay, so oh my gosh, the Kens, I see, limit of one per style. Now, look at that face. I can't. I really, when they first released the movie, Barbie the movie, Ken's, they had that classic new, this one. That's the Ken face. And I'm like, I'm fine with that one, although my favorite one is from the 80s. But then this one, absolutely no. I'm sorry, Ryan. I don't know. What's your name? Not Ryan Reynolds, the other one. I can't. I really don't like that face. Mm-mm. So they still had a couple of the Kens with the classic Ken face, and then we had the other one. What's his name? The actor from the movie. I do prefer the standard Ken face to the other one. I just do. Now these are amazing. The Barbie Rewind from the 80s. They're like a VHS tape package, and then you kind of slide it open, and then inside you have everything 80s reminiscent. Unfortunately, though, the dolls. So they were $45 each. The dolls don't have the bodies that their counterparts would have had in the 80s, like those more rubberized legs that have that kind of bendy feature in them. No, these are all modern body shapes or molds, what have you. So they have, see how thin their arms are and how bendable they are. It's a little bit too skinny for me, you guys. The face is gorgeous. That's that classic Barbie face that I adore. But it's just kind of, as you can see, the joints and everything is so tiny and thin. I don't know. I would like them to be a little bit, beefier. I don't know. Look how skinny those arms are. It's not giving me 80s Barbie. Even though the face is totally loving the outfits, loving the clothes, loving the fact that this is an actual VHS tape vibe. Of course, much bigger than a VHS tape, but it looks like you're sliding the VHS tape out of its cardboard sleeve, which is really, really cool. And they gave it that old school Barbie font and logo from the 80s that I love so much. So there was a couple of these. Kira was there as well. The Barbie was sold out. She was kind of dressed to go to the prom. Really cute. And then there are tributes to women that have achieved a lot in their lives. So we have Anna Sui, the designer. So inspiring women Barbie. Anna Sui is a designer. Also does clothing and perfumes. That was $38. Then there was Isabel Allende, I think is what we're going to see. Yeah, there she is, Isabel. She's a writer, an author. Inspiring woman, Isabel Allende. So you can see Isabel Allende, her photo next to the Barbie. And then the Barbie, like she's holding her own book, you know. And this is one of her most famous books, the House of Spirits, La Casa de los Espíritus. And then we have Rita Moreno. Rita Moreno was also in one episode of The Golden Girls, by the way, not just in West Side Story. She also did a lot of wonderful things later on. And beautiful dress she's wearing. I wonder if they also claim who the designer of the dress is. Really, really awesome. And then there was the holiday Barbie for 2024. That was after 2024 ended. Now they already have the 2025. Speaking of 2025 holiday, what are you going to do for your holidays? Why don't you subscribe, thumb up this video, and let me know if you want to see more. Love you loads, guys. Take care and never give up on Barbie love.